Alright, what's up, y'all? Today is day one of my fight camp. Getting ready, getting back in shape, getting fit. It's actually September 27th, 2024. This workout was at about 7:30 p.m. and we hit a 30-minute jump rope session. We hit 10 minutes, rested for about 10 seconds, hit another 10 minutes, rested for about 30 seconds. I wouldn't really call it a rest, but took a quick break, reset the mind, then we hit another 10 minutes. It's September in Florida, so it's still pretty hot and humid. We just got past the Hurricane Helena, whatever. So it's real humid over here. But this is pretty much a fasted routine. We had some organic kefir at about 2 o'clock afternoon. And then we had about 5 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, about 2 tablespoons of organic maple syrup, 1 quart of macadamia nut milk, and about 1 tablespoon of organic freeze-dried Arabic coffee. We had that at about 4 p.m. Like I said, this workout was at about 7:30. So I want to talk about a few things here, guys. I do like to work out fasted, and if not fasted, dude, my food's really got to be digested. I can't eat and then work out like an hour later, 2 hours later. I mean, if I eat, it's gotta be a sufficient amount of time afterwards. So, I've sustained a few different injuries, and that coupled with a little bit of depression, I've been out for the past 2 months. The first month, the injury was pretty serious. I really couldn't do anything, upper body or lower body. So I really had to regain my spirit, because prior to 2 months ago, I was putting in some serious work, guys. And shout out to Ches Cantra for, being the man and providing the Gladiator workout program. I got up to, I think, like day 18, day 20, about 3 different times. And I was at about day 18 prior to 2 months ago, on top of just putting in some serious work at the gym, and hitting some very rigorous sparring sessions, working my way up to 6 rounds. So with that being in place 2 months ago, my spirit and my soul, despite a little bit of depression, because I'm going through some really serious stuff in my personal life right now, guys, and I'm just doing my best to not let it defeat me. And sometimes in life, it's not as simple, like sometimes these things could get to you, and they can make you bend, but you can never fold. And so I may have moments where I'm knocked down, but I'm never out of the fight. I always get back up. And it's beautiful that actually my last post prior to my hiatus is exactly that. It's Royal Ryan Reber punching me right in my stomach, knocking the wind out of me, and me taking a knee within a 10-second count, standing back up on my 2 feet and continuing to fight. So with all that being said, guys, it's day one. We're getting back in shape. I feel great. This is actually the second 30-minute jump rope session that I've had in the past couple of weeks. And in both sessions, I'll post the next session, I think tomorrow or sometime soon. Man, I was talking shit the whole session. My spirit and my mind are intact, guys. Intact. I've calloused my spirit and my mind. And thankfully, luckily, I didn't take a long enough break to where I have to rebuild that spirit and mind callousness. I haven't. So even this session, man, I was positive affirmations, feeling good, even physically feeling good. And what I want to tell y'all is no matter what level you're at in your journey, super experienced, there's benefit to this video, right? If you're super experienced, this is a great warm-up for you. If you're a professional, this is a great warm-up for you. 30-minute jump rope, great warm-up for you, depending on your routine and what day. But if it's a cardiovascular day or whatever, you just getting warm, 30-minute jump rope, great for you. If you're an absolute beginner, guys, this is also great for you. Why? It's just jumping rope. It's simple. You might not even be able to jump rope, just jump. You might only be able to jump in place for 5 seconds. Turn this video on for 5 seconds, jump with me, and then stop. Maybe watch the rest of the video. Maybe turn the video off and catch me tomorrow. And instead of jumping for 5 seconds, jump for 10 seconds. So when I was getting back into shape, guys, 5, 6, 7 years ago, from like, you know what I mean, like being super inactive for such a long time, what I would do, shout out Sean Gumby, dude saved my life when he was doing the interviews at the park series. Saved my life, man. Shout out to the Burpees King. Saved my life, man. Shout out Quavo Moses. Shout out to the real Vegeta. Pac-Man Chino. You know what I would do? Shout out Greg Plitt. Shout out Ches Cantrip. What I would do, guys, dude, super shout out Ches, man. A year and a half ago, I would put on Ches's videos and I would work out to his videos until I can't work out anymore. Sometimes his video, you know, he would have 30-minute, 60-minute routines. I'd only be able to make it through 10 minutes of the routine. And then I would turn it off, and then I would tap in the next day, and I would go 12 minutes. Then I'd go 15 minutes. Shout out Sean Gumby. Shout out Burpees King. I would put their videos on. Burpees King would hit 200 damn burpees. I might only be able to get 25 in at the beginning. Maybe, I think at the very beginning, man, I was hitting 25, maxing out at 25 burpees. You know what I mean? Getting the wind knocked out of me. Having to tap in the next day, hitting 26. Tapping in the next day, hitting 30. Tapping in the day after that, only hitting 26 again. Working my way up to 45. Working my way up to 60. All of a sudden, man, months and months later, I'm up to 100 burpees. You know what I'm saying? So videos like this, guys, is day one, fight camp, chapter 1, day 1. Whatever level you're at, you just work alongside me, man. Put the video on. Maybe put some music on in the background, and you just work out with me as long as you can. And then you tap out, and you tap back in tomorrow. Okay? So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. We're going to have another workout. I got fights at the end of November, and at the end of December, God willing, I'll make it to these amateur bouts, and I'll make it through what's going on in my personal life, guys. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.